Am I in frame? In focus even? Yes, perfect. Hi everyone, welcome to a studio vlog. This is the week that I'm going to be packing the Christmas in July sale orders. So the sale was last week, the Advent pre-order went live, and I've got the orders to do this week, but having quite a chaotic day specifically. So it's Thursday right now, and so far this week I've just been prepping the tiered freebies, cutting restocks, making sure everything is like in place to start orders. And then this morning Tom was collating some kits for me. I was just cutting away merrily on the graph tech, and I started to hear this like rattle in, I thought it was the graph tech, but it was in my actual like computer tower. So in this like part of the computer. So Tom took it apart and there was a loose cable. So nothing all that concerning. We just wire tied the cable to like a neighbor cable and put it all back together and turned it on, and it just crashed. And then I restarted it and it crashed again, and I restarted it and it crashed again. So it's kind of reminiscent of like a couple of weeks ago when my computer was randomly crashing, but that was because of the graphics card like failing. It wasn't like, I don't know, there was no reason for it to happen again because we replaced the graphics card. I'm just checking the cut lines for the July freebie because I need to restock some to finish orders. And it basically seems like my CPU, which I think is like the brain of the computer, Tom can correct me if I'm wrong. So the CPU is fine, but we think it's overheating, so the cooler is not cooling it down, which means it's just getting really hot and then it's crashing like on its own accord because it's protecting itself from overheating. So we've got this like app which is basically showing me like the current temperature that it's at, which is this figure here, and like you can see it went to 94, but ideally I think we want it to kind of sit between like 40 and 60. So I'm basically just going to leave this open and try and not do too many things at once, and if I catch it getting too high, try and like close some programs down and try and just basically keep it below like 60. So that is the current situation. It's kind of annoying, but at least I can use my computer because for a bit like we didn't know if we were gonna have to like swap to another computer. So yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna have to try and get a new cooler, I think. And obviously because I can't just do anything normally, I got like a really tiny computer case years ago when I got this computer because I was like, oh, I want it to be really cute and small. It means that not every cooler will fit in it. So it might be that we either have to replace the whole case and get like a new one, or we might have to replace like other components that would fit with it. So really fun, but we'll see how it goes for now, and maybe Tom will have to procure me some new parts. So anyway, that's your computer update. In terms of orders, I've been working my way through cutting the Christmas in July freebies. This is the all order freebie. It's these cute Christmas gift tags. I really love these. I used them for my presents last year and I just think they're super fun. And then once these July ones have finished cutting, I can do my non-sale orders. I want to get those done and out of the way first so that I can move on to the sale ones and just know that they're all sale ones. And I do have my little helper with me, so let's get on with some work. Happy August 1st for everyone who celebrates. I have been listening to August by Taylor Swift already this morning. So in terms of orders, I've finished the Etsy ones, I think. Maybe like one came in overnight that I need to pack. So I've done all of those and I've done some of the Shopify ones, but I'm just going to carry on doing those today. And weirdly, my Etsy has been super busy. The last 30 days or so, my shop has just been, I've been getting loads of orders, big orders on Etsy, and I never really get that much on Etsy, so I don't know what's changed. I don't think I've changed anything myself. I've not really been keeping up with listings, so I don't know if Etsy's changed something in their like search algorithm, which would be interesting because when I first started my shop in 2016, my shop seemed to take off quite quickly and most of my traffic seemed to be coming from Etsy search. So I remember like looking at the stats and thinking like, I feel like you could see a lot more back then, like what was bringing in your traffic. You could see like the keywords, maybe you still can, I just don't look. But like I could kind of see that my SEO was good and stuff. And I used to use Etsy ads, which are basically just like the on-site ads, not the off-site ads that you can't opt out of. I used to use Etsy ads a lot and I was throwing like a lot of money into them initially because I was getting a massive return. Like I can't see it anymore, I've looked recently. My like all-time Etsy ads stats are like astronomical, like the return on investment. But I think it was maybe like, I don't know, 6 months in, or maybe slightly longer, they reworked how the search worked, and suddenly my ads were like not effective at all, and I turned them off because obviously I was losing money on them. But it's interesting because I do attribute a lot of my early like shop success to the fact that my Etsy ads were just really good in the beginning. And then I think I also have this theory, I don't know how true it is, I have this theory that the busier your shop is, the more people see your listings and stuff, because I think they possibly get like pushed a bit higher. I don't know, it's just my personal theory, because I've noticed when my shop is busier, the momentum seems to continue. So that's my theory of what's happening now. But I also just think something has to have happened, like search wise, or I don't know, it could be to do with the they made changes to like what can be classed as handmade and stuff recently, so maybe something to do with that. But Etsy has been super busy, and I've been selling a ton of my ransom letter sheets. So these ones, so I've been selling a ton of these ransom letter sheets, the like 3-page set that I have. But it's not just been the journaling stuff, because I thought it might be like, because the journaling stuff's super trendy at the minute, I thought maybe that was why. But I've just also been selling a lot of like Erin Condren stickers, functional stuff, icons, like, you know, like my like main bestsellers anyway. So I don't think it's just the journaling stuff. So it's super weird, I don't know why. But yeah, so I've had loads of Etsy orders to do. So that was basically what I did yesterday. So I'm going to work on the Shopify ones now, and I'll show you a few of them as I go. It's also super gloomy and raining, but I've taken the opportunity to put my plant outside. Been procrastinating watering it for like 3 weeks, so I thought I'll just shove it outside. And then my plant on my desk is looking worse for wear. He's just looking a bit droopy. This is not a good spot because you can kind of see like the leaves are trying to go towards the window, like the light, and obviously it's not a great spot, so I don't know what to do because he's looking really sad. We're gonna go and do a post run now. We kind of stopped at a good point and the piles were getting a bit much. So we're gonna drop off what we've done so far. So since coming back, I've just been packing orders and I've done some restocks, restocked some sticky papers, and had to restock the new like book journaling like shelves because they've sold out twice. So that's really good, but I didn't want to leave them out of stock for very long. So I've been working on that, but it's nearly 5. So I think I'm gonna like wrap it up for the day because I'm going to see The Addams Family tonight at the theatre, which I'm really excited about. I've not watched the film. I did start the film once last year, I think, and I'm really bad at like starting things and not finishing them, like films. Weirdly, like YouTube videos, no, like I will watch all the way through, even like when people would skip for their ads, I will just like sit there with the ads. So it's just films for some reason, like I'll just give up on them. But anyway, I didn't watch the whole thing, so I know like one song, so I'm hoping it'll be easy enough to follow. Kat says it will be, so that's great. But I'm doing that tonight, so my parents are picking me up at like 6, so I need to try and eat dinner, and yeah, I've got like an hour, so I think I'm gonna stop orders for now, and then I'll probably try and do a post run on Monday with everything that I've packed over the weekend. So that's a good goal to aim for. I don't have to try and do a post run tomorrow. I'll just pack like everything I can over the weekend and drop them off on Monday. I did get a fun delivery. I've just got tripods everywhere. I did get a fun delivery of these dividers. So these are what I use to organize my personal stickers and also the stock that I take to events, and I was severely running low. They haven't been available on Amazon for over a year, but I'll link them down below because the site I got them from is I think a German site, but like everything was completely fine, and they were so much cheaper than getting them on Amazon even when they were like available on Amazon, because like the shipping and customs, but they're just, for some reason they're really cheap. So I'll link them down below because I got loads, because I was like, I'm not risking not having enough of these again. So I need to sort my event stock at some point. It's like mostly okay. I just need to like add all of the new sheets that I've released since I last did an event, which is why I need loads of extra dividers. So that's not a job for today, but I just wanted to let you know about the dividers because whenever I show them, I always get loads of questions asking where they're from, and when they've not even been available on Amazon, I like can't say, but I will link them down below. The site's called Mr. Worker. This morning has been a bit of a write-off. I wanted to go to the garden centre so that we could look at the works again, but I wanted to go to a different one so that there would be like a different variety of stock, and I just picked like kind of a bad one for at least like scrapbooking supplies. So we only got 2 things, which I'll show you shortly, but we also got completely harassed by wasps in the cafe, and Tom and I are really kind of afraid of wasps, so that was not fun. And we did move to try and like get away from them, and it was like just as bad when we moved, so we were like, need to try and like eat this food like super quick just so we can get out of there. So a little bit of a stressful morning. But I went to see the Addams Family last night and it was really good. I'd not really heard much about the show. I don't think it's been really in the UK since the last tour, and I don't know when that was, but I'd never seen it before and I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll see it again just because it's quite a I don't know, I don't really know the songs. There's 2 songs that I know I definitely like now, but I don't think I'd rush to go and see it again just because there's so many musicals that I haven't seen that I would like prioritise seeing. But I did really enjoy it and I thought it was really funny, and I haven't really like previously seen anything with the Addams Family, so I kind of knew that it was like creepy vibes, but I didn't really know anything else. But I really enjoyed it. So if it is touring near you, I would recommend, but I don't think it's really going that far. I know it's going to like Salford, but it's got like a really long stint in Leicester. I don't know why. Really weird, but we do have like really good like shows that come to Leicester. Our theatre's The Curve, and we do get like a good variety, but for some reason it's just in Leicester for ages, so no idea why. But I also got some happy mail this morning, and it is a new journal, which I'm very excited to show you. So this came as we were getting ready to leave, and I did already open it because I was too excited, but I mentioned my pink journal in my last vlog from Scurry and Peck. I basically had said to myself, if I start using this one, I will let myself buy a new one, because I do think it's going to take me a really long time to get anywhere like near finished in this, and I don't think I want 2 at a time, like 2 on the go. But there was a purple one on her website, and I'd seen that there was a smaller purple one that had already sold. Like I could see the review for it, and I was like, I don't want to miss out on this one, because I had like major FOMO. So as soon as I started to use the pink one, I was like, okay, I can justify ordering this one because I will use it at some point, which is interesting logic, but logic nonetheless that I was happy to implement. So this is my new journal. It is from Scurry and Peck, like I mentioned, and it's just this beautiful purple. It's got like the different coloured stitching on the spine, and inside, this felt like a sign. It's navy with silver stars. And what else is navy with silver stars, I hear you ask? The plans department branding. So I felt like I had to have this, but it's just super pretty. It's a slightly different size to this one, but only like marginally. It is, I don't know if you can really easily see, it's like a tiny bit shorter, but I think almost the same width, maybe a tiny bit wider, so like kind of roughly the same. And instead of having like different pages inside, it's all the watercolor paper, which I don't mind. I would have probably liked it to be all the different like medias, but I'm happy with this paper as well. So yeah, I'm just super happy with it. I can't wait to use it. Obviously I need to like get through this one first, so I need to try and get some more journaling done. But I'm just really glad to have it, and even if I hoard it for I don't know, like 8 years or however long I've hoarded the other one, at least it's ready for me when I need it. So that is my new journal, and like I said, it's from Scurry and Peck. She sent me this little note with it as well, and then it's got like this on the back, which is really pretty. So this can probably go in a journal for something as just like a little tag. But I do know Steph. We've been to some events before together, and she's like just been part of the planning community for a really long time, as have I. So we do know each other, and I didn't know if she would like remember me, but I think she does. So that was really cute to get a little note. And then the stickers that I got from the works, or I'll show you my other new sticker book actually. But the stickers I got from the works are 2 Hello Kitty theme stickers. I just didn't want to come away empty-handed really. So these ones are like puffy stickers, and then these ones are flat stickers. I kind of like these more. I think if I hadn't have seen these first, I would have probably only picked these ones up, but I just thought they were cute. I love Hello Kitty. Fun fact about me that everyone likes to bring up every now and then, especially like when I buy stuff on Etsy. My Etsy account is, I think it's over 16 years old. I worked it out the other day because it was the one I used like way before I had Planet Face. It was just my normal Etsy account. My Etsy username is Anna Loves Hello Kitty, because when I was in year 9, 2009, I loved Hello Kitty, and to be fair, I do still love Hello Kitty. I've always been a Hello Kitty lover, hence the username. But it's funny because everyone it doesn't. I forget that it's there because you don't see your own username really, but sellers do. So that's just how it always comes up. And I obviously am not going to change my Etsy account because my shop's on it now. So yeah, that's fun. But then my other new sticker book that I got earlier in the week, so this is based on another childhood interest that was very prevalent for me, is this Sylvanian sticker book slash activity book. So a large portion of this is like activity stuff, and then the stickers are all at the back. So the sticker, like basically, there are kind of spaces on all of the pages, like these little pink bits. They're like where you would find a matching sticker in the back, and then you would stick it on the page to complete the page. But I just want them for the stickers. But the stuff in it, like there's like a word search, and like games and stuff. It's very cute. Like if you have a child that likes Sylvanians, I would also recommend it just for like the whole thing, but I just wanted it for the stickers because I really wanted, like, I mean, Sylvanians are super trendy at the minute, and I sold loads of my old ones on eBay a couple of years ago, and I kept a couple of families that were like special to me. I think all of my remaining Sylvanians I have in my computer case. They're like in it because I didn't know where to put them. I want to like display them in a place I would see them. So they're in my upstairs one, not this one that's overheating. It's not overheating because it has animals in it. They're just in my big one upstairs. But I've always loved Sylvanians, and they're just so cute, and they're like a trendy thing at the minute, like the whole like collecting trinkets thing. And I really wanted stickers, and I was looking on Etsy, and they were like, there's a few places that do Sylvanian clip art, but obviously can't sell it because it's copyrighted, or like, is it copyright? Trademarked? One of the other. But yeah, so I was like, what if I just go like to the source and get like official stickers, because I'm not going to use them that much, but like they're just so cute. Like look at these, like, oh, they're so cute. They give me like the cuteness aggression thing, and like, I don't know, I think just because like Sylvanians were probably like my main childhood toy, like my favourite thing. And I used to get the Sylvanian magazine, and I remember going to a shop in London, like when you couldn't really easily readily buy them, there was like a Sylvanian shop. And I've still got the odd like bit, like I couldn't sell. I've got this like animatronic Sylvanian that I couldn't sell on eBay. I did try, but he doesn't work. But he's really kind of creepy. I think part of his fur is worn away. So I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, I got the book, the sticker book, and there was another one on the back which is called A Day in Sylvanian Land, and I think this one is like just a sticker book. It might, I don't know, maybe it's not. I couldn't get that one on Amazon. I could get it from like a third-party seller, but it was quite expensive. So I'm hoping to try and pick that one up. I think they're in Waterstones though, so I might try and find one if I can get into a store. But yeah, they are super cute. Love them. So yeah, these are my new stickers to go in my new journal at some point. But I think I'm going to leave the vlog here because I'm just going to be doing orders for like the rest of the day and tomorrow, so nothing really new to show you. But thank you for watching, and a big thank you if you placed an order during the Christmas in July sale last week, and I'll see you in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed my little haul and seeing what I got up to this week. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!